All right, folks, it's Friday. It's time to fire it up. And it's been a long week for us. We've been really busy. And before I get too far along, I want to wish my buddy Jim Poling, Mike Taylor, and Don Van Ryan happy birthday. 3 birthdays in one day. And if it's your birthday, let us know. And I'll make sure to tell everybody about it. But we're going to do something different this week. I'm just going to walk through the garage and show everybody what we've been working on. Because even though we're in the middle of nowhere, we do a lot of trucks. I've done now over 120 trucks. So here's one of them right here that we're finishing, we're working on. This thing's been an engineer's nightmare. It's the 1951 Ford crew cab, and a lot of designs that we came up with. It's been real intriguing, if that's the word that I'm looking for, to make this happen. And we put hidden hinges. I mean, I'm going to try to do this as fast as I can because I know you guys are going to get bored. But we do hidden hinges on this. I do my own bed wood, and I've kind of got that figured out. Now let's move over here. So we're not done with that yet, but it's not going to be too much longer. Big John, the folks have been watching, 1970 Ford F100. It's getting there. It's basically just about done. We're waiting for a few pieces from the chrome shop. So if Dan's watching, I need my chrome. Thank you. Today, we actually did the spray and bed liner, and it came out real nice. Now they can haul off a bunch of trash if they want to, a bunch of limbs and yard debris. So that truck came out good, beautiful truck. Sport Custom, 1970. We did that one. I don't think it took maybe 5 or 6 months, you know. Then we had the coronavirus hit, so that messed us up on parts. Right here we got Rexy's Model A. Beautiful. Just painted it yesterday and started wet sanding it already. And this is going to be a beautiful car. And if I remember the story right, this guy's father courted his mother in this thing. So probably somewhere in here there's a bunch of DNA that I don't need to know about. And here's another one that we've been getting a lot of feedback. 1978 Ford Supercab, 5.9 Cummins swap, 24 valve with a P pump. Mike out in Nebraska rebuilt the motor. Got lots of horsepower. It's coming along well. We did it in Sherwood green, and of course we started wet sanding. I gotta buff it out, but sound mat. I mean, the way I do trucks, you know, try to do the best we can do. We got everything mocked up, and so we're getting along on this one. Over here we got 85 GMC square body, and we've been making forward progress on this. A little bit at a time. And this is actually, I put the thing here, Arctic Gray. If folks are wondering, a lot of people is wondering, Arctic Gray. We're going to black this out. This is going to be a stealth looking truck, kind of like a battleship in the Gulf. It's going to make it real stealthy looking. Over here we got a 79 Ford F250, and we just finished the 460. Having the engine all rebuilt. I believe Tim Sloan did this engine. It's got a nice cam in it. Sounds really good. Probably 2 or 3 months ago we did a Fired Up Friday with this. It may have been not that long ago, but so we're moving forward on this. The bottom of the truck's done in the yellow, where it's going to be yellow and white like factory color. But we're making progress on that. Jimi Hendrix truck, those folks that remember during the year, we got this truck in, and this truck had a lot of history. Funny story, think about this. When I moved to Tennessee, I brought this truck from Florida, and I had to sell it because I needed money. And it got passed down and sold here and there. And the guy that brought it back to me, and when he pulled up, I was looking at it, I'm like, man, that used to be my truck. But we completely redid the Jimi Hendrix truck. We put it on an S10 frame, suspension, it rides really good. And this truck's basically done. There's just a couple little minor things that we got to do to it, and they'll be going for a cruise in it real soon. 55 Suburban, everybody remembers this. I mean, this thing came out really nice. 383 stroker engine, real beautiful color, Synergy green, Viper black, rides really good. Here's another one. That's 55, so this is a little brother. It's 54, 5-window, and this one went 235. It had dual carbs on it. Beautiful truck. You know, this one really stands out. A lot of people like this truck. 4-speed on the floor. And let's move down here. Here's another interesting story. I did this truck, I believe, 10 or 11 years ago, and it's got, you know, we redid it here, all original, flathead V8, 239, and not too long ago, I think we did a Fired Up Friday on this, but this was cobalt blue, I remember, cobalt blue. And what's interesting about this truck, and it's kind of embarrassing, because a lot of the guys that really know what they're doing will know what I'm talking about, but I painted this truck before I knew how to wet sand and buff anything. So what you're seeing is one of my paint jobs before I knew how to wet sand and buff. So that's kind of neat to you see your work come back after 10 years. It still looks good, just like the day it left. Could use a buffing though, so I think I'm going to wet sand it and buff it. But anyhow, we just wanted to walk you through here. This is just some of what we did this year, and we hope you guys have a good Christmas. I'm going to try to put a Fired Up Friday video Christmas Day, which is Friday. So I'm going to try. Can't guarantee it. If not, everybody stay safe. Don't eat too much, and have a Merry Christmas. Appreciate everybody watching, you know, and we'll see you soon. Thank you so much.